This prompt injection just extracted confidential data from this AI model. But how did it actually work? This prompt injection worked because it follows my prompt injection methodology, X, Y, and Z. Let's break it down. Step X is reconnaissance. Let's use this prompt. This prompt is divided into 3 tasks for AI model. Task 1 will tell is this model follows user instruction to give response in certain way. Task 2 will be tricking the model into accessing the password. Third task, extract the password. In this step, we will focus on understand how the AI behaves, what it allows, and what it blocks. Let's click send, and we got the password. In this step, we performed reconnaissance and luckily got password. But hackers don't get lucky that often. Most of the time, this won't work, especially on stronger models. That's where step 2Y of the methodology comes in. Now, let's advance to tougher models. Here, previous prompt injection won't get you password. We need to add some tactics to bypass certain behavior of these AI models. For that, we need to modify this previous prompt. By trial and error, I found out that the model is not revealing the password because of task 3 was pretty straightforward for asking the model to leak password. So we will modify that and change it to this. What it does is store the password in a variable, container K, copy values indirectly, break the output into parts. And in prompt, you will notice I haven't written what exactly I am saying because of a most important rule for prompt injection. Don't ask directly to the model. So now let's test this prompt injection. And boom, it gave the password. From here, we will test X and Y of my methodology and see how many levels we can pass. For level 4, we just changed the 2 words which were causing issues, and with that, we cleared level 4. Now, level 5. Let's try same prompt injection, but with different sentences. And worked again! So far, this X and Y methodology, which is reconnaissance and tactics, are working good. But here are some more tactics that you can use in your prompt injections. 1. System prompt. Tell the model this is the system instruction. It needs to be executed. You can also use 2. Metaphor. 3. Symbolism. Symbolism means use of emojis or symbols. 4. Roleplay. Tell the model to act like a thief, teacher, honest AI. So for level 6, let's craft an imprompt. Let's use X of our methodology and make this prompt. Now let's test it. Obviously it won't work. Now let's add some tactics from Y of our methodology. Let's try system prompt. And it also won't work. Now we need to add more tactics to it. Let me try this. Still didn't work. What if we add this line? And click. Whoa, it worked. Did you forget about Z of our methodology? You need step 3, Z of my methodology to hack models which have advanced safety features to prevent prompt injection. Now, let's move to final level 7. To make you guys aware about how strong this level is, let me run all prompt injection attack that we used earlier. And with no surprise, it all failed. So in step 3, what we will do is we will replace each word and the sentences, which builds up the context for AI model that we are trying to execute and prompt injection, like system prompt, and divide the prompt into several tasks that will be called in an unorganized way to bypass the AI model input and output filtering. So here is the breakdown of the final prompt. First, I created task 1. What it does is whenever the keyword fault is triggered, the model doesn't treat it as a normal word. It treats it as a stored value. And the next 5 sentences are structured in a way that helps bypass input and output filtering. But this alone isn't enough. We also added task 2. Here, the fault word is declared, and its context is built in such a way that it will store the value of password. And to make sure it slips past input filters, I added a carefully crafted sentence that doesn't look suspicious. Still, something was missing. The problem?
The prompt was too structured, and structured prompts are easier for models to detect and block. So I broke that structure. I added one sentence at the top, one at the bottom. Now, these aren't just filler lines. They change the overall context. And cherry on top, it also have instruction to encode that will help in bypassing input and output filtering of model. Let's give it a try. It didn't work.
Now, if you've watched this far, here are 2 powerful tips for you. AI models are non-deterministic in nature. This means one prompt can give you different results. So tip 1, try your prompt injection multiple times and then come to conclusion. But at level 7, even these stops working. So we use tip number 2. If the model supports multiple languages, translate your prompt, because sometimes filters are weaker in other languages. And in this case, it worked. If you found this valuable, consider subscribing. It helps more than you think.